Hello friends, my name is Behroz and welcome to my channel where I share with you tips, tricks that I read, learn and apply in order to become my best version. Now, I'm sure you must have heard about the power of compounding, so much so that Albert Einstein has said that this is like the eighth wonder of the world and that it can change your life and it can make you rich and all. We've heard people throw numbers on YouTube or on their blogs or vlogs as to if you invest this much, it becomes this much just out of compounding. So in this video, what I will do is I will take you through the numbers of how compounding works. So you really understand that when people say if you invest X amount of money and how it becomes Y, you understand what is the science, mechanics, and the numbers behind that concept. Now, given there will be a lot of numbers and a lot of calculations, I will make use of Excel and take you through each and every step of making that calculation using an Excel worksheet. So let's get going into the calculation to understand how compounding can dramatically increase your investment to make you rich eventually when it is time for you to retire. So let's start with an empty Excel worksheet. Let's start with years. Here we'll put in the years of investment. So let's start with year 0. Age is 25. Let's say you're starting at the age of 25 to invest. Starting value of your investment, which would be 0 for now. Investment. Then comes gross value, which is what was your starting value plus your investment that you've done this year. Then return. This is the return that you earn on your investment of the value that you have. And then what is your net value, which is your return plus or the investment value plus the return. And what is the cumulative investment? This is just to compare that if you were not investing at all, how would your total investment look like towards the end of the year? Let's say that we want to invest $500 every month. So 500 into 12 is $6,000. And let's say here I will plug in the return that we expect, which is 7%. So 7% return means that we will earn $420 on our investment of $6,000, or at the beginning of the first year, end of the 0 year, which is at the age of 25. So, and cumulative investment is this. Okay, what happens the next year? You have a starting value of 6420 because you invested $6,000 and then you earned $420 on that, which ended up giving you 6420 at the end of year 0 or at the beginning of year 1, which is when you turn 26. Now you again invested the same amount of value because you are like, I will just invest the same amount every year and that is it and won't increase that, which is fine. And I'll just lock this so the gross value now is 12420 because you have 6420 as a starting point. You invest $6,000 and you have now invested 12420 in your investment portfolio, which will again earn you 7%. Now again, the 7% may be 5% in some years, 8-9% in other years. We are taking an average here. And your net value now is the sum of what you invested, what you earned on that investment. And your cumulative investment is you invested $6,000 a year back and $6,000 this year. So your cumulative investment is $12,000. And now we will extrapolate this to see, and let's say we want to target our retirement at the age of 60. So we'll go till the age of 60. Or let's start with age 55 first. So we'll go 54, which makes it 30 years, and 55. So here you see that your cumulative investment till the age 55, which is in 30 years, is $186,000, which is like $6,000 into 31 because you started at year 0. So $186,000. If you did no investment, you would have saved $186,000. However, since you were investing on regular basis and earning 7% on your investment, your actual value is $655,309, which is almost 3.5 times of your invested value. So if there is someone who doesn't invest at all, they will end up making $186,000. And if there is someone who invests at a 7% return, they will end up making, or they will end up with 3.5 times more money than what you would have had if you would have not invested. Which is, when we started, the difference is not huge. So someone investing is making 1.1 times more than someone who's not investing. And we keep going, let's say at year 10, they're making 1.5 times more than someone who has not invested, which is someone who has not invested made or saved $66,000, while you ended up making $101,000 because you had all these returns coming to you as well, which were around $35,000. And then when we go at year 20, it becomes 2.3. So it's increasing, and hence it becomes 3.5 in another 10 years. Let's extrapolate it to another 5 years, let's say. And here we go. And 3.5 becomes 4.4. So 4.4 times more. And let's extrapolate it another 5 years, which is age 65. And now it is 5.6 times more. So the beauty of power of compounding is that it dramatically, exponentially increases the value of your investment in the later years. So for instance, if we see the return that we made in the first 30 years is around $469,000. And the return that we make in the next 10 years is around $662,000. So the return that you made on your investment in the first 30 years is less than the return that you would make on the investment in the 10 years towards the end. So each year that you add from here onwards exponentially increases your value of investment. Because what is happening here is, let's take this, when you earn $420 in year 0 and you end up with $6,420, now when you invest, you're not investing only that $6,000, you're investing that $420 as well, which comes here. So this time when you earn 7%, you don't just earn 7% on $6,000 and $6,000 of your investment, which would be $12,000. Rather, you are earning this return on $12,420. So this return that you made this year is also earning you returns next year. Similarly, when we come to this year, we get returns on $18,000, which is $6,000, $6,000, $6,000. But on top, we've earned $869 plus $420, which also gets reinvested, and we earn a return on that. And hence, that is why we benefit from the power of compounding, because we are not just earning return on our core investment, but we are also earning return on the return that we've earned last year. Thank you guys. Hopefully this was helpful and would now help clarify how the math works behind compounding. And you can use the same formulas that I've used in this file and create your own file in order to determine when is that you can retire, what is the kind of investment that you would be making, what are the kind of returns that you would be expecting to earn, and hence how the value of your investment would look like at the age of your retirement. Thank you.